Yo, I sin and repent and forgive me. I sin and repent and forgive me. I sin and repent and forgive me. Forgive me, forgive me. I sin and repent and forgive me. I sin and repent and forgive me. I sin and repent and forgive me. Yeah. And niggas know the deal when I grab the mic, wave white flags when I'm strutting in. Push them panic buttons in. If you ain't down with us, suck it then. Down a notebook in a fucking pen. Some of Mikey's beats in a cup of gin. We ain't need introductions then. And the words sound dope, but percussion's bland. Yo, we free base samples. Living life like a gamble. Far from a leading example. With the money becoming a handful. Digging the strings you can't pull. We started a quarter for rap, dog. The DJ was playing your record. I ran in the booth and turning the track off. Running the niggas, so back off. On a Glock, I never slack off. Might get a beat in the track raw. You never heard us like this at all. I sin and repent and forgive me. I sin and repent and forgive me.
Yeah. It's your boy Loserloo. Sitting here at Try Another Angle Studios. I swear, it's a 1010, 6/14/22, and I swear there's a portal to hell inside of my Roadcaster. Because I've lost like 3 memory cards. Today was the 3rd memory card. Well, sitting next to me tonight is my man Mocha.
Hey, what's up, man?
They want to get a hold of you, Mocha. How do they get a hold of you?
I know. It's been a while.
No, like, what's your Instagram?
Oh, my Instagram is Psychedelic Ninja, all one word.
What about your OnlyPlans?
Only plant is on the come up right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's being done right now.
Sitting next to Mr. Mocha is Kevin from Trips Tie Dye.
Yo, what's up? Kevin from Tripwear Tie Dye. You can find me on Instagram's probably the best way at Tripwear Tie Dye _ between the words.
And if they want to buy some clothing, they just bug you there.
Yeah, just DM me straight through Instagram. That's probably the easiest way to get a hold of me. After tour though, I won't be able to make it.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Home, so.
I forgot to say, my boy's getting ready to do a pretty interesting tour.
Yeah.
Explain the premises of your tour that you're doing.
All right, I'm gonna be following what is left of the Grateful Dead, now called Dead and Company. So since 2015, I want to say John Mayer joined the Grateful Dead and took over Jerry Garcia's.
For real?
Yeah.
I saw that too.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, that's kind of
You was
cool.
there at the show, right? That
Yeah.
they just played?
He plays like he is Jerry and sings Jerry's parts now.
It's amazing.
So there's him, there's Oteil, Jeff, I'm a murder his last name, Shimonti, I believe, and then both of the original drummers still. So Billy Kay and Mickey Hart. So
Man, I don't know nothing about the Grateful
I
Dead.
know it's like it's old white people thing, bro. It's weird. I'll be honest, dude. It's like
No, man, I got a cousin that like my cousin Nina like followed him around Ceci, she followed him around for a while.
okay, so she's probably pretty cool.
She's interesting.
She's interesting. At least. Most of the people that follow the Dead are pretty interesting. So, or cool, or however you want to put it. Just kind of out there, like it's your own like counterculture vibe or whatever.
So what shows you going to?
I'll be going to Indiana, Noblesville, through Saratoga, New York. So it's kind of like they're playing 20 shows, and I'm going to 6 of them, and it's like the middle. Like if you were breaking up into quarters, it'd be like the 3/4 portion, and not to be that's a Star Wars reference, but yeah, the 3/4 for like the third quarter of it, and then I'll come home when they go and they do like the final East Coast stuff. I'll be gone for around 2 weeks total.
So you're gonna go with them, and you're making some tie-dye shirts, right?
I made shirts for each stop. So I made a special shirt in a special dye theme with a special graphic with the date of each show on each graphic.
So you're making 6 different shirts.
6 different shirts, 6 different dye patterns, 6 different graphics.
So how'd you meet these artists?
The artist that did the graphics?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
I asked my
What do you mean? You just bugged them?
I asked my Instagram following. I was like, hey, does anybody want their work on a t-shirt? I'll send you a shirt for free, and I'll make sure to tag you in like all my stuff. And everybody donated me some killer artwork. Yeah, dude,
what's up,
for
bro.
real. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
dope.
So like, I mean, some of the people I've been friends with for a long time, either in group chat on Instagram or basically or friends on Instagram. So they were very, very nice to bless me with some graphics, and some of those dudes have huge followings. Like one of them has like 40,000 followers. Like I was like, for real?
Who are these artists?
Young and Sick. He sent me a graphic that I'll be doing the shirts, and then I'll be doing limited hand printed prints like on nice cotton paper. And then Looks Legit also did one for us. It's called the Psychonauts. It's got Bob Weir.
This guy right here, this Young and Sick.
Young and Sick.
Hey, that's pretty sick. That's
It's
pretty sick, bro.
Yeah, I believe he's out of Brooklyn. Super cool cat. And then Looks Legit or Looks Legitimate. He's out of Boston, or he's in the Massachusetts area. And I'll be staying with him.
You mean this guy with the Charlie Brown?
Yeah.
That guy?
Yeah.
Oh man, he's about his Celtics. It looks like.
He lives in the area, man. Can't fault a person for being, like in the home team.
I'm about to see the Celtics win it too.
I want to see him win it also. Just for those dudes. It's a funny story, bro. Like that dude, another cat, and another cat all went to high school together, and I'm friends with each one of them individually. And then I found out that they all know each other.
Oh wow, small world.
So I'll be going to the show with like all these cats and meeting this dude, which I bought my favorite pair of shoes from. Like, I can't even remember how many years ago he let my wife make payments on a pair of Tiffany Dunks, bro.
Dang.
Yeah.
So what's good with you, Mocha?
Nothing much, man. Just trying to get settled into the new spot and trying to make more appearances, more pop-up appearances, and trying to figure all that out.
If you don't know, my boy Mocha has a insane cactus. I don't. What do you call it? It's your garden?
It's
It's
just
your
my
safe
garden,
place?
my happy place.
Man, it's impressive. It's big. It's big.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it gets bigger in every day, and it's probably not a single day that goes by that I don't pick something up. Like, I mean,
Why cactus?
I've always been attracted to the more spiritual side of the cactus and like the medicinal cactus, like peyote and San Pedro, and goes back to my Mexican roots, where I'm from, and it's part of our culture, and like it's our ceremonies, it's just something that intrigues me about them, and it just it's helped me out a lot, connect with myself and connect with other people and like-minded people that are into like psychedelics and like medicine and holistic medicines, and it's a beautiful thing, and I think I'm a better person for surrounding myself with that kind of energy, but it's a beautiful hobby to have. And
How long you been collecting?
it's been around maybe like 3-4 years already.
Jeez, it's like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
like
I didn't
yeah,
get
but like I said, you had what, like 2 or 3 of those mini greenhouses?
Yeah, now it's just one big one, but it's I have a lot, and I'm not planning to stop anytime soon.
I remember when we went to go shoot those pictures of your little one.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all were just drawn to those cactuses that
Dude.
were there. What mission was that?
San Jose,
There
right
we go.
off of
There we
Roosevelt.
go.
Yeah, they had I used to do community service there one time, and I remember going, and I was like, damn, they have a nice little cactus landscape. I was like, that's pretty cool. Like, and I've watched now, when we went, you and I, and did the pictures, they're all growing up. You know what I'm saying? They have a bunch of other varieties now, and I was like, I had to stop and watch them. Them. Yeah, that was a fun day.
So when do you take off for that? When do you take off for the Dead concert?
The 26th. So I'll have a event in Bernie the day before.
Uh-huh.
Kind of like I guess a send off. We're having a Grateful Dead cover band come out and play, and we're doing like a mini version.
Oh, sick.
Of like what it's gonna be like, because they're not coming to Texas this summer. So, you can come and you can. It's on the Do 210 website right now if you want to vote for it. Like,
What's the event called?
it's called Trucking on Main Street.
Oh, okay,
Nice.
okay. In Bernie, Texas.
In Bernie, Texas, at Dog and Pony Grill, and they're doing custom grilled cheese sandwiches, which is customary to find on a Grateful Dead lot. You'll find grilled cheese sandwiches. So,
Really?
we're trying to make it as authentic as possible.
That's so rad,
with
bro.
what we have available.
That's cool.
And I know like a lot of people, like I'm sure, follow me or whatever, and they're like, why does this guy like the Grateful Dead?
Yeah, what's up with the Dead?
So like, I mean, you gotta kind of like, you gotta go through it. You gotta kind of hear it, and like, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But this is a way that I find or a way that I think it's accessible. It's because you don't have to go and you don't have to pay $100 for a ticket or $60 for a ticket. You can come and you can see a cover band. You can come in your own city, you know, kind of get a vibe of what it's like without actually, you know, going.
Yeah. And so what got you into the Dead?
All right, tie-dye in a roundabout way, because originally got into tie-dye from like the hype side of things, like saving Bape shirts and Supreme shirts that people messed up. Like that's really how I was like got drawn into tie-dye, because I was into that stuff at the time. Fast forward a few years, being and getting more and more into tie-dye, following more tie-dye artists. I was actually raised around the Grateful Dead, and I didn't like it. My stepdad was super into it, and he's kind of an asshole, so I kind of was like, nah, whatever. Like, I don't, you know, I heard the songs, I knew the songs. I even had some shirts, tie-dye shirts, whatever, growing up and whatever. But once I got into tie-dye and I met more, like, deadheads, like, people who were expanding their mind and, like, who were all about the music and, like, really didn't give a fuck about, like, anybody else. Like, that's when I was like, all right, y'all are fucking cool. Like, I want to, that's what I want to do. Yeah. Like, so, yeah, dude, I started listening to it more. I ate a bunch of mushrooms, and I kind of got there through that way. So, yeah, man, it's just something that just kind of now, it's just like, I do every day.
What has been the most difficult thing to tie-dye?
Oh, that's a great question. I would say towels.
Texture?
They get so heavy. Like I go to the gym, but like they get so heavy. My hands like start cramping, and like just trying to rinse out the dye and stuff like from doing, because it absorbs so much.
Yeah.
So that's pretty difficult. Large pieces sometimes can be difficult, like tapestries or bedding or blankets.
Yeah, I would think a blanket would be pretty difficult to tie-dye.
Yeah, just by the size.
Yeah.
But other than that, I've had some bad experiences when I first started tie-dyeing.
Like what? What happened?
I didn't know that you couldn't not tie-dye something that was not cotton. So I was like trying to tie-dye like jerseys and like shoes and like things that were like polyester and like synthetic.
I thought you could tie-dye shoes
if they're canvas.
Oh, duh.
I thought I was trying to tie-dye prime knit, like Adidas Boost and stuff at the time. It was like, nah, it's a no-go, bro.
So you had to learn the hard way.
That's a no-go, bro. Yeah. So I did find a dye that does it, but that wasn't what I was into at the time.
Hey, let me see that packaging one more time. Let me see that.
Yeah.
All right, so the homie gave me this little gummy. Talk about this gummy. Talk about this gummy.
Okay, so these gummies are from a dispensary in California. They're solventless hash rosin from Fidel's, which is a premium cannabis company.
A taste of Thailand in every bite. Start with one gummy. Close your eyes and envision yourself roaming the fruit markets of Thailand.
Damn.
It tasted very, very fucking delicious.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably one of the better edibles I've ever had.
Yeah.
The only one that I've had that I feel like is complementary to that one is a 710 Labs from Denver when I was just there, and it was a solventless hash also, and those smacked.
So if we're in a little wilder side of San Antonio, we're in the North Central, and right before Mocha got here, this lady was roaming the street. She asked me for a cigarette, and I'm just like, no, I'm good, and she's all, what do you mean cigarettes aren't good? I'm a good person.
People who smoke are good.
I have a poster with angels smoking.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
I really want to see that poster.
God bless that lady. I hope she's all right.
Yes, I do hope she's fine. I hope she's all right.
And I've heard horrible things about the methamphetamine going around, so stay off that shit.
Yeah.
So what you been up to, Mocha? You been to any decent parties or anything lately? You seen anyone live? I know you see DJs quite often.
Yeah, I went to a show around 2 weeks ago. It was like a trance trio. They called Above and Beyond, and it was at some at Sunset Station. Well, like this.
Was that Plaistow? I've always wanted to get in there, but
It was
They had a dress
alright.
code the one time I
Yeah,
tried
it's
going.
like It was, they had a dress code, and I mean, it was okay. It was just too packed for that group, you know. Like there was like it was a small venue, but I mean, it was awesome. I took quite a bit of mushrooms, and before I knew it, I was like 7-8 grams deep.
Oh my gosh!
And
In public, I
in
can't do that in public, man.
Squished like this, and you couldn't really go anywhere. We were like sardines. We were just like, but I mean, I kept, I was sweating my ass off, but it was a beautiful show.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but I haven't been. Other than that, I mean, yeah, it's my schedule's been too crazy, too much work, and trying to get things done to really go out anywhere. Like, I mean, there's a lot of shows that come to town, into Austin, everywhere around, but I don't know. I'm kind of just picking and choosing what I really want to do.
I mean, you got to be picky and choosy, especially nowadays with all the weird stuff going around.
Yeah, that's true.
There is weird stuff going around.
Right? It's like something. It's like they threw some wacky shit in the simulation just to fuck with us or something, man. Like.
I mean, I feel like every few years, things are gonna like. I feel like all this stuff is cyclical. So like, eventually things will get bad enough in our world or country or whatever that there will be like another civil war, or there will be another world war, or there will be like.
Did you hear about those 31 dudes they arrested in Boise, Idaho?
No, man.
They're like some group that was gonna like wreak havoc on the gay parade in Boise, Idaho.
Okay.
Something like that.
Like a Proud Boy.
Something like that. Something
okay.
like that. Well, like they caught them before they could do anything. Like I was like, whoa.
That's pretty tight.
Like yeah, they actually something good happened.
I have another good experience with a police situation recently. I was actually in New Mexico, and like everyone, dude, I'm constantly to myself thinking as I'm driving, when you see cops watching, like road work or directing traffic, and it's a normal cop, right? They've got a gun, they've got all the stuff on, right? In New Mexico, when something like that happened, they had a different kind of officer. They had a safety officer come out there that didn't even have a gun. It was a girl that came out there directing traffic, no gun, but she had like a uniform and stuff on. Like, and I was like, okay, like I know that New Mexico's in Albuquerque isn't, got the best reputation, and I know that there's crime and whatever there and whatnot, but
Walter White.
I know, but I thought that was cool, and like to see
the fact that she wasn't all strapped up.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to be strapped to do like civil work like that. Like
Yeah, you're right.
and I think that like that breeds like for people like me, I don't care who you are. If I see that you have a weapon on you, I've already got you like dialed in. Like I gotta keep my eye on you.
Well, you're coming from a different experience because I know your past.
Yeah, for sure.
I know you went overseas. You served the country, everything like that.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure you size up situations a lot differently than everyone.
I do, but I know that we also are in a military city. So I mean,
a lot of people forget that.
For the most part, like a lot of dudes come here to retire, and they come here, to get away or not get away, but we have a lot of military here.
Well, I mean, like they can come here and spend like what $200,000 on a nice home instead anywhere else in the country that's not going to get you like
You can't get anything.
a lot.
Well, in Texas, like if depending on your degree of disability, they don't charge you property taxes. Then you have so many state benefits.
I
from
totally
Texas.
forgot that veterans get. You're right, man. I forgot about all this.
So I mean, all that stuff is it's nice for somebody with want to come here and make their money go further.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I kind of like the growth that's happening right now. It's kind of sad seeing a lot of the shit happening as well.
Yeah.
But it's cool seeing the city grow.
I agree. I've been here since 2004. I've seen the 35 Gateway close. There used to be spots in between some of the cities between here and Austin where you could see a little bit of land or maybe a cow or something, but no mas.
Yeah, that's all gone. And then I guess Musk is gonna make that tunnel from here to Austin.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I won't be using that.
That's kind of interesting.
I may be waiting until until my son graduates. He's got a few more years of high school left, and then that's
Dude, I see him skateboarding every now and then.
yeah, dude.
Because I go that way to like get on a certain part of the highway, and yeah, I saw him out there. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, dude. He's all about it, man. He's pretty good for a 15-year-old. He definitely has more tricks than I did at his age, for sure.
Man, little kids can do so much these days. Like, they'll do the craziest tricks, the sketchiest gaps, and like just bail but get back up and just.
They can heal
Quick. Like they'll get
They're
right
like
back
Wolverine.
on. You try that now, you're just there on the floor for like 30 minutes.
Also the internet though. Like when we were kids, you didn't have anything. You maybe got a skate video that somebody in your crew had. That like maybe
Bro, you're not lying.
the tracking was all messed up on the VHS, and you could like stop, rewind it.
I mean,
like,
when I was a teenager, there were no skate parks.
yeah, no, there was
Nothing
zero
like
skate
that.
parks. There was no support, and
Yeah.
now it's an Olympic sport. You know, it's
I
gone.
forgot about
It's
that.
it's gone. It's gone from being something that's like get the fuck out of here, kid. Which I mean, it still is for the most part, but now it's an Olympic sport, so it's kind of like
That's crazy.
whatever, bro. Like there's dudes making millions of dollars skateboarding,
Yeah.
Nike contracts and everything. Like,
I know right now, I have a friend who he sat on here a few episodes ago, Orale Hardware. And it's crazy. Some of his logos and everything kind of looks like the Shiner Orale stuff that they just put out. It's just like, oh my gosh.
that's crazy. I had one of those not too long ago. It's really good.
Yeah?
Super drinkable.
I have not had one yet.
Super drinkable.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's crushed you could go through 12 of them no problem in a conversation. Like if you're out, like having a good time or whatever, like no problem.
Do you drink any alcohol?
On occasion.
What do you drink?
Like if I go out, if I'm on the bout, I'm usually a Dos Equis or like mixed drinks or something. But
What kind of liquor you mixing?
I would do Jaeger bombs or like Crown and Coke. I usually just stick to that. It's not. I know it doesn't take a lot for me to get all feeling good, but I mean, I just limit myself.
Dude, if I'm drinking beer, it takes a good amount.
Nah, I'll be good with like 2, 3. I'm like, okay, I'm good. Like,
And I don't like drinking a lot of beers because I'm already big and I ain't trying to get bigger.
what kind of makes me feel like a little gross, like it gives me Oscar and shit. Like, so I mean, I think it's my body just like rejecting it a little bit.
Well, yeah, of
'Cause, I mean, I
course.
haven't had it, so like it doesn't like it, and it just it's telling me like, hey. And I stop there. I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't gonna argue with you.
What about you? What do you drink? What do you drink, Kev?
I don't drink as much as I used to. Since like the first of the year, I did like that 75 hard fitness challenge, and I kind of learned that I didn't need any alcohol.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So now it's kind of like every once in a while I'll have like a light beer. Like before, like tonight I had 2 beers, like Shiner Lights or whatever with dinner. But for the most part, I have a bunch of liquor in the cabinet at the top. It's just like honestly like full bottles of tequila, like good tequila, and
Just waiting for the right occasion.
I mean I don't think that I want to drink any liquor, to be honest.
That's awesome. That's good to hear.
Yeah, so I'd much rather just do more drugs.
Yes. That's funny. That's good to hear.
Because then you and also too is like the habit thing. So like when you go out in places and you're in the habit of having a beer, then you're in the habit of ordering a beer or being like,
Yes.
you know what? Okay, cool. Let me get a beer. Like, and then if you're in the wrong place, a beer can be $9 to $15 if you're at a concert or at an event.
What do you mean? At a concert, it's $20.
I'm
Yeah.
saying.
You get the Truly at the Aztec, $20.
Yeah, I'm saying I would much rather take some good drugs and take my water in there.
Yes, sir.
It could be
Yes, sir.
just fine.
I went to a festival where they were charging $20 for a red little cup for a beer, like,
Oh
like a
my
Bud Light.
gosh.
$20, and then like mixed drinks were like 20, almost $30.
What event was this?
It was Freaky Deaky in Houston. It was a festival, EDM festival. And I was like, I mean, I didn't buy any, but I was watching my friend fucking like spend like $200 on a day on beer. I was like, nah, like I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm still buying like $8 waters though. But
Hey, as long as they're those liquid death waters, bro.
those are
things
really good.
delicious.
I finally tried one at the last event I went to, and I was like, I'm gonna see what the big hype is about. I mean, it was clean.
It was
you know,
good,
It was
bro.
different, yeah.
Yeah, there's some flavors too.
I just love my Ozarka.
Ozarka's good.
That's like my favorite right
My bad.
I usually
Ozarka's
get this
good.
one. I usually just stick with this.
there. Yeah.
I do the Brita. I got the Brita at the house.
Really?
Yeah.
I still haven't got one. Oh no, we actually have one.
I go to this like alkaline place like across
Yeah,
across
that's what
Bandera.
I know, yeah.
I go and I fill up.
I know
there.
exactly where
That's
you
what
are.
I need to get to. I've been.
And I like how I can go fill up at like 4 a.m. because I'm up at 4 a.m. a lot.
Bro, I get ice right there at the Taco Bell.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's all in my hood.
That's my ice spot.
Really?
Yeah. Because I mean, I live right behind there.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
We're practically neighbors.
We are. Bandera is the dividing line. Highway 16.
Right. Yo, it's so funny. My parents like live off Bandera, but way on the other side, like
Past 1604.
yeah, they live in like Helotes,
Oh man.
and like they're staring at Bandera if you open the front door. It always trips me out.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I try not to go out 1604 area.
Man,
I try to stay inside of 410.
I gotta go visit them every now and then. That HEB is so dope out there.
That plus right there,
Yeah, 1604 in Bandera. That HEB.
They got everything there.
you can get lost. But the one that I go to, they don't have the same kind of stuff though, because like
Which one do you go to?
Almost Park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
That's a nice one too.
Yeah, that's my favorite because they have all like they got kind of like they have all the hood snacks, but they have like the high end like other
healthy
meats and
snacks.
stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I gotta have both. Like, and then there's sometimes I'll go to Central Market if I want something like specific. Like,
Yeah.
it's gotta be, like,
Yeah.
but it's mostly meats. Like I'll go there for like the like meat, like lamb or like lobster or like something that's like you want like a good something that's expensive. Then I'll go there.
Man, I cut out eating meat like daily. Like I'll eat it like maybe once a month,
Okay.
like twice a month. Like I've had it twice this month. And it's crazy, like when I go to different HEBs in my hood, there's some that don't have anything, like no options. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like
So like meat completely or just like a certain like red meat?
well, I try and stay away from red meat because anytime I eat it now, like it's just fucked my stomach up.
Okay.
Like I had a little piece of chicken the other day, and oh my god, that was so good.
Are you supplementing anything else like for you're not taking in protein like that?
No, I'll eat like fish every now and then. I eat a lot of avocados. Like
Yeah.
I make my little smoothies in the morning with a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. That's what's up.
But yeah, man, that not eating meat thing is it's wild. Like I don't know, it's crazy. Like because when I do, like I said, it's bad. It's like
Yeah.
wow, I used to put my stomach through this all the time, like 3 times a day. Like, oof. But I miss carne asada.
I mean, I haven't had any in a while, but I like to know the options there.
'Cause I know you're super like good with what you eat.
I haven't been recently.
Because I remember like a few years ago when you were just like, yo, like 40, I'm gonna be in the best shape of my life.
Yeah.
And then you were just like, yo, I'm 40 and I'm in the best shape of my life. I was
Yeah.
just like, damn,
For
fuck
sure.
yeah, bro.
It honestly, dude, it's fun. It's been fun. I didn't go to the gym while I was in New Mexico, and I went this morning, and I worked out. I had a badass time. I repped like 280 pounds on the bench. Like, yeah, dude, it was a cool day. But I mean, I guess I got tired of like the same thing. But I always told myself that I wasn't like an athlete, and I played sports in high school and stuff, and so I was just kind of denying myself. Like, you know, when you're like, you know what, I like to play video games, but it's probably not good for me, so I shouldn't do it. Like,
That's me.
but at the end, you're just being mean to yourself. Like, you're just like if you like it, do it, and if the people around you don't support you, then they're the wrong people. I mean, unless you're hurting yourself, right? So.
Yeah, I miss playing video games, but it's too much work to like buy a console and all that now.
I still have my PS2, my 64,
That's
Bro,
tight.
I got a Genesis in the
GameCube.
box.
I just found out we have a Super Nintendo,
Oh, that's tight.
Sega, and
Sega's dope.
I forgot what else.
Do you have Sonic for Sega?
No, that's when no, we actually do.
Okay, up,
I
down,
was like,
left,
man,
right,
shoes-
A, B, and start is to get to all the double select thing.
Nice.
Yeah. I used to have one when I was a kid.
Yeah, I was like, man, we have a Total Recall game. I didn't even know that was
Oh,
a thing.
yeah, from the movie.
How's that?
I haven't played it. Like I've been trying to like hook it up, but I just never do. I forget about it. But
Have you seen that movie?
your original is probably.
Have
the
you seen the
best.
remake?
No.
Remake got in.
I didn't see it.
Maybe.
I don't think
Original-
I saw it.
Because it's got, what's his name? Wow, what's that dude's name? Irish dude, the Bullseye and Daredevil, awful Daredevil with Ben Affleck. Colin, I can't remember.
Farrell?
Nah, is it? That's a Colin Farrell. Is it Colin Farrell? I don't know. Maybe. Could be.
I didn't like the remake, but the original one is like the one to
Dude,
see.
the
Right.
original
It's
was
like,
All right.
it's
So
just
back to that. What I was saying, you're into psychedelics. I'm into psychedelics. Do you remember the part where the dude comes out of his stomach and he's like, "Open your mind"?
Quado.
dude.
Yes. I want to
Yes.
make a sticker of that.
Quado.
Dude,
Yeah.
I remember watching it while I was tripping, and that part right there, it was just like it just echoed for like what seemed like eternity. It was like a gift where it was just like the same thing playing over and over, and it just got to me, and I was just like, oh shit, I have to snap out of it. But dude, it's a crazy movie, and like with those kind of effects, like back, it's I don't know. It's just
Because they were used, it was all like makeup and like
Yeah.
puppets and stuff.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
wasn't
it's
like.
better than what they do now.
I agree.
Yeah.
And backing on that, I like that Star Wars and the Star Wars things around it, even the Disney Plus stuff, has been like that still. Like it's more. There's more like actual like puppets and makeup than CGI stuff.
Man, I don't know anything about no Star Wars stuff.
None at
I
all.
just saw the first 3 and that was it.
Like the first like 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because
so like in the
so-
70s, like okay, 80s, yeah.
80s
What's after episode 2?
Well, episode 3.
I think I just hopped to 2, and that was it.
Technically it goes 1 through 9, but they came out 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9.
I know my boy James works at that ranch.
The Skywalker Ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super cool.
He's an art handler and he got hired to like do whatever he does out there.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean they've come up with like the Mandalorian and Boba Fett story, and now they're on the Obi-Wan story. So like they keep pumping out like these kind of backstories that took place between the movies and stuff. So they're kind of filling in all the gaps
That's
and
cool.
everything.
That's cool.
It's nice. It's nice.
I should probably binge watch that. I love binge watching things. Right now I'm binge watching Frasier of all shows.
Dude,
Great.
me too.
But it's like the
Amazing.
second time I've like
Me
watched it.
too. I can't.
Amazing.
I don't know. I can't find anything else that like intrigues me or like. So I'm just like, well, Frasier's always funny. I mean, you can't go wrong.
Bro, I
with
never understood how funny it was until like,
Right?
I watched it maybe like a year ago. Like
So
the whole
funny.
thing. All
Yeah.
12 fucking seasons.
Me too.
12 seasons, bro. Like I was tripping. But yeah, it's so funny. Like
It really is.
I didn't realize how funny. I'd always fall asleep. 'Cause, it'd be
Come on at late at night.
Simpsons,
Yeah,
Seinfeld,
exactly.
Frasier, then like Ricky Lake, whatever the fuck they used to play.
Ricky Lake is good. Ricky Lake was good.
That was a rowdy show.
That was a good show. You just
What is that? A lava lamp?
Yeah, man. A little bit of hash in there,
Yeah, why not?
There you go, my friend.
I don't know.
What do I do?
Just suck and spin the top. You don't have to pull it up or anything. There you go.
Shout out whoever turned on the air conditioner for me today. I appreciate you.
The Office. You ever watch The Office?
Yeah, I actually watched that finally, like all of it.
Is that one a funny one? I've always seen like I've never sat and watched the whole thing
Yeah, it's
through.
pretty funny.
I continuously watch it. So like I own it like on my iTunes, and then I just watch all the episodes until it stops, and then I start it over again. It's always a rotation.
Really?
For real. Like it's that serious.
Yeah, I need to jump on that one. That's one I really haven't jumped on.
And I don't like to. I'll be honest, dude. I don't like to recommend things if I don't think like. But there's so many like references from that show, and like once you watch it, and you notice so many more. I still notice new things like when I watch it. Yeah,
Dude, I'm like that with Breaking Bad, dude. I've seen that one like 15, 20 times.
I need to revisit that one.
Yeah, me too. I only watched it like when it first came out.
Like I am like obsessed with that show. I don't know.
I started watching Weeds again.
That's a pretty good one.
I get
I've seen
into
that
it, but
one.
towards the end of it, I can't watch like the end seasons of it. Like the last 2 seasons are just so like
Yeah,
they're bad.
Yeah,
I'm surprised it went that long, but yeah,
they were making money.
yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
There was money to be made, so it made the episode.
So what you got going on? You showing anything anytime soon?
I'm having a pop up at the Blue Star this weekend. I'm gonna be setting up with a bunch of stickers and My own cactus soil that I have bagged up now, and
What do you mean cactus soil? What's that about?
well, I mix my own cactus soil mix for like all my cactus and succulents, and like some are more rockier and sandier than like regular cactus mix for like different plants from like because I have some from all over like the world and stuff. So
No, I
it's-
don't know.
But
School
I have a
me.
bunch of cactus from like all over the world,
Uh-huh.
So each of them have like, they need to. I need to recreate like their habitat and like, their weather kind of. So I mean, I placed them. I place them differently in like the greenhouse. So some can get the morning sun, some can get the evening sun. I mean the afternoon sun and some on the evening. So yeah, like yeah, it's a lot to do. I'll figure out
No,
what
I
with
like
that.
it. You were nerding out about your
Okay,
cactuses.
yeah, my
That's
cactus
what I
oil,
want.
the oil.
So I make different soils for different.
cactus
different,
soil.
Different cactus, yeah. So
Soil,
there's like
not oil.
Yeah, I add a bunch of
Okay.
different nutrients and like things like to help out the root, the growing root, system for the cactus from. And yeah, I mean, it works pretty good. And everybody usually asks me like about my soil when I do pop-ups, but I never have it on me. So now I'm trying to like make this one-stop shop where I have my soil, all my plants, some painted, hand painted like ceramic pot and stuff, and stickers.
Are they
and-
painted by you?
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay.
So like I'll put
Let
my
'em
art.
know.
I'll do like I've done a few already. I do like my artwork on them, and then like gloss it and everything like that, and man, they come out pretty cool. But yeah, I'm trying to do more of those and get back
So
into.
how much do you slang your soil for?
I do like $15 for like a gallon bag, and it works pretty well. It works. It's like well draining soil because cactus are different. Like they can't be moist for too long because then they start rotting and stuff like that. So it has to be well draining soil where it dries out in like a day or so. But yeah, I had a bunch of minerals: red lava rock, desert sand, worm castings, kale, like a bunch of like other things in there, to recreate like the soil around
Yeah,
the
yeah,
desert
yeah.
and stuff like that.
I just learned about worm castings.
Yeah, and
That's
that really
that's
helps
like
out a lot.
gold. That's
Yes.
like
So it's
the-
just like nutrients?
Yeah.
it's
It's
shit.
like dead worms?
Yeah.
And it's worm poop.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I've even used bat guano, like bird shit, like on it, and like for certain plants that I have, and like they flowered in like 2 days. They flowered for like a whole week and shit. Like you can tell, it's just like trial and error with each plant. So it's like I have a lot, so I've had to like work individually with like each plant and like see what it likes, and it's like the work never stops. But like, I mean, I could be in my garden for hours, dude, and like. forget
Pretty sure
everything.
you are,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I'll just be there all day. Just, I don't know. It's very therapeutic for me, just being around them and talking to them. And like, I know it doesn't make sense, but like I talk to my plants and like, kind of just feed off them and like thank them for like, being in their presence. And, it's a nice little feeling I get from that. But yeah, one day I want to open up like my own nursery or something, but I got to start off small, So I'm trying to get this pop-up going.
Hey, that's cool. That's cool. You're doing it. That's cool. You got some soil to sell this time.
But yeah, gonna get back into painting too. It's just I have to make time for that. But
What are you trying to paint? Like canvases?
yeah, canvases.
No more
I've
trains?
had maybe. Like, nah, I've
I
had some
remember that. I remember going out there with you.
Yeah,
That was years
fun.
ago, man.
Man, those were the good days.
2014, 2013, somewhere around there. 2014,
I think so.
2015, something like that.
Mm-hmm. That was fun.
So shoot, hey, one more time. When do you have that show in Bernie?
The 25th.
25th.
Saturday the 25th. Market is from 3 to 6, and the show starts at 7 and goes to 11, I believe. Yeah, so they play 2 sets just like the Dead. And that's another thing too. Like when you go see the Dead, they don't have an opener, so they play 2 sets. They play for like 3 hours.
I've heard that. I didn't know they like. Okay.
Yeah, you're going to see them.
Wasn't there a cover band that just came like a week ago at a bar? I think
Sam's Burger Joint, maybe.
maybe some kind of bar. I saw that there was a cover band coming. And I was like, "Yeah, I should have gone." But
That's the only place that I've seen have Dead cover bands because that's where I saw Deadeye from Austin. They were at Anton's in Austin last weekend.
yeah, remember the first time I went to San Francisco? I met I just met a bunch of Deadheads and ended up tripping with them for like hours, and nobody knew each other. It was insane. Yeah, I had they had this big like rock. It looked like a crystal, but it was just acid, like a crystal acid, I guess. And I put my thumb on it and tripped for like a good 5-6 hours, but it hit like 10 minutes.
Wow.
And then I met this girl on the street in Hayden Ashbury.
Yeah.
And like she asked me if I wanted to buy some weed. I'm like, okay, cool, yeah. Like, and then I had like a Grateful Dead shirt on, and she looked and she's like, oh look, and she showed me her Grateful Dead tattoo. And I was like, okay. And then she asked me if I wanted to just chill with a couple of friends. I was like, okay, yeah, we'll go. We went to this random house, and man, like, we just ended up tripping. And I don't know, like it kind of gets hazy from there.
Just random strangers?
Yeah. And in the end, like everybody just hugged each other, and she was like, I go, who are those people? And she was like, oh, no, we didn't know anybody. Like, this is just my friend's house. We just picked them up just like you. And I'm like, damn. Like, I was just like, what, I don't know what could have happened, but
Yeah.
it was crazy. But yeah, my first day in San Francisco, like it wasn't even like an hour or two that I was there. Like it was like the first like 30 minutes. I met somebody, and then
What were you doing out there?
just spending money. Like,
That's a good place to spend money. Like
And,
everything's pretty expensive.
I just
out
finished
there.
working, so I mean, we got paid, and like, I went. I was like, I want to go to Hayden Ashbury and just see what's up. And yeah, that was my whole day.
That's rowdy. Yeah, I'm gonna out there. Once I had a good time out there. Like we stayed in Oakland though,
Oakland's hood.
but we partied in like Frisco.
Yeah. Nah, I like San Francisco. I wanted to move there.
I remember we drove from San Francisco to the capital. What's the capital? I can't remember the capital of California. We drove there, but it was just beautiful, like the scenery.
No, I love California, man. But it's getting too crazy out there right now. And expensive.
Well, it's about that time. I'm feeling a little hazy. I feel that those gummies kick. I'm going to Thailand. Thank you, Kevin. I'm going to Thailand.
No worries, bro. No
If
worries.
they want to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you?
Instagram at Tripwear Tie Dye. DM me if you want to order something, you want to kick it, you want to do whatever, man. Just let me know.
Mocha, if they want to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you?
I could follow me on Instagram at Psychedelic Ninja. Hit me up if you need any cactus or if you're looking for a certain cactus. I probably already have it, or I can find it for you. And or if you need any soil, stickers, custom artwork, and just DM me, and we'll talk from there.
There you go. Hey, I appreciate it if you listen this long. Like, subscribe, talk shit. What up, Ams? What up, Gemini Vato? Y'all have a wonderful night.